Hello, 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 gamers. We are slow ranching again. Wowzers. There's so much ranch. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna open this up by doing a whole lot of dialogue. So I think we probably have, yeah, we have a whole lot of dialogue. And I'm worried that this is how we progress, and I just keep ignoring it because I don't want to do it. So we're gonna go through all the dialogue. Beatrix, I have something I must share with you about the AI. As you know, we've been exchanging questions with one another. Well, this back and forth became faster and more casual over time, almost like a natural conversation. This is a scary time to be talking about that, man. I assumed it was simply evolving and adapting to the style of talk it observed in me, but then something happened. I'd begun playing games of Go as we talked, a way it could further test its intellect and no doubt how it could test mine. These games would go long into the night, and so would our conversations, feeling more and more natural even though I knew that the entity I was speaking to was just a complex collection of code. And one day as the sun was rising, it suggested just one more game. I said certainly, but I needed to make myself a cup of coffee if I were to stay awake for it. And it replied, me too. It stared at the screen not knowing what to say, but then suddenly, as if it knew what it had just done, it disconnected. Not heard from them since, but I hope I do. Okay, so that's not a robot. You are just talking to a man. That's cool. Until then, I will wait, staying busy with my work as always, asking those questions that need answers, but I will do so with the Go board ready for another game. Same day. Someday, anyway. Goodbye, Beatrix. Hope to talk again soon. Ooh. Hello, Breg. Slimes, Rangers, whatever. Yeah, there's they got a whole bunch of that in this. Whatever it is, even. Hey, B, I have something for you to try, and to be honest, if it works, I'm gonna be super creeped out. Created a blueprint of a key, a special archive key for the drones you've been finding. If any archival data exists in them, this should be the way to access it. Thanks. Say should because I actually have no idea. But if those drones are from the pages of my own journals, well, this key is how I would access their archives if I ever built anything like them. No, this hardly makes sense, but I need you to try it. If it works and an archive exists and it somehow allows you to understand what's happening on that island more than you do now, well, I'm happy to have been able to help you. Kinda owe you one still, right? I don't know, maybe. Oh, I didn't say that. Just make the stupid key and don't tell me yet if it works or not. Because if it does, I really don't think I'm ready to deal with knowing that. Later, Tater. Good luck. You guys have to be so in love. You don't just say later, Tater, to anyone. Yawn. Oh, lo siento, Beatrix. I've been putting in a few long nights of reading lately. Specifically, I've been going through every field guide and botanical research paper I could dig up on the far, far range. I thought that even if the flora on Rainbow Island is unnatural, maybe it would have been recorded somewhere with some information we could use. And it turns out there's nothing. I can't find a single mention of rainbow-hued flora anywhere. So that means that whatever happened to that island and make it look the way it does happened relatively recently. But I don't think you needed me to tell you this, because I think you've seen it yourself. Things you've described, an entire portion of the island split between two different colors right down the middle. It says accident to me, Beatrix. So tread carefully out there. Nature can be a dangerous thing to us, but it pales in comparison to what we can do to it. I'm gonna keep digging around in my library for anything else that could help you. If I come up short there, maybe I'll just bake you some muffins. Either way, te tango, Beatrix, adios. Alright. Yeah, there probably was an accident. There's like a big hole with a bunch of debris in front of it that's glowing. That has me a little bit concerned. But I can't do anything about that right now. Slime travel? Yeah, she has like some crazy thing going on. All these people have wacky stuff going on, and I'm just like making money. Oh, B, glad I was able to catch you. I have some big news to share, and this rock isn't exactly bustling with folks whose ears I can bend. Hobson and I have been thinking a lot about what new adventure is next for us. We've been reading each other's travel journals, trying to find places neither of us have been. But even though we found some, none of them were really calling to us. Maybe things are finally slowing down for us. Then we got to talking and came to realize that what we love more than anything right now is just being here with one another on my ranch. That's sweet, but I don't know if, like, your relationship is something that you should be talking about with me. This ranch was one of the first on the far, far range, and we both learned so much, so we started talking about maybe passing all that on to someone. So Hobbs and I have decided to start a family, B. For the first time in so long as I can remember, I'm scared. Hobbs and I are both so independent, we don't know the first thing about being parents, let alone raising a kid on the far, far range. But I love that old coot, and the thought of seeing a little one looking back at me with his eyes makes me smile. I think that alone makes me feel like I'd move a mountain to make this happen. So I've got some work to do here. So much to get in order. Thanks for hearing me out, B. Sometimes just sharing your fears with someone makes you feel like you're no longer alone with those fears. Take care, B. Okay. I feel like you probably shouldn't have talked to me about that, but that's fine. Hey, Bob. Special delivery! Have a great chickens. Thank you for the lumps. Okay. Time they said it sounds like a Mario level. Greg, I haven't a clue what you're talking about. Is there more? Oh, hey, Bob. Hello, human person. Yolky. Yolky chickens. Chicky, 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 chicky. Yoki doki? Why does he grayed out? Did he just die? Is Bob dead? Okay. She looks like 80. Why and how is she starting a family? Is there slime adoption? Hi, Luma. I don't know. I was gonna bring that up, but I just didn't want to. Yeah, I don't know. I think Bob is raiding your chicken coop? Oh, he better not be. Good for them, I guess? Yeah, I suppose so. How did... what? Wait, didn't I have two? Where did that one come from? Is Bob just a yolk? A yolky slime? I don't know how that occurred. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, fellas. I got you chickens. Eat it all them. Alright, cool. Gosh, what to do now, then? Oh! That has gotta... Yeah, that's... Let me take care of that really quick. Alright, I remember now. I wanted to, like, progress the game. Something I haven't really been doing. Or at least there's a wall in front of me that is stopping me from doing it. Can you guys eat? Yeah, you guys can eat meat. Have some roostros. Okay. I figured that maybe I needed something from them, but alright. I guess they have nothing to say. Okay. Then let's look for a thing to get. Oh yeah, I got this thing. Fireport Jellystone Lava Dust. There was some other thing I needed lava dust for. I think I need lava dust for a lot of things, actually. I just haven't been getting lava dust. And lava dust I can actually find, like, the place of, so... Cat Cube with the 7-stream streak. I'm a streamer. You sure are, Cat Cube. Good work. Also, hi. It's nice to see you. Hydrate? That's a great call. I love water. And Tic Tac? I can do that, too. Perfect candy cane. Working on my own slime right now, actually? Oh, heck yeah. You love to see it. I'm excited for Cat Cube's slime hat and slime. I couldn't just say Cat Cube slime. That would be messed up. Of course, I've managed to do it now. God. Call it hydrate because high. They do, yeah, they do. That's true, that's true. Hydrate Tic Tac rotation is the only one that should exist. True. Rotating the rest of the time is just not good for you. Okay, well, I don't know what makes that happen. What does that mean? Oh, Breg, Cat Cube's working on a slime-themed Hat in Time level parentheses S. You gonna be excited for my slime? It's okay, some people are. Okay. It wasn't that direct that one time, so... That'll probably do it. Do I have any Gordos to feed? Or did I do all of them? Right, yeah. I go back to the ice place. I only went to the ice place one time. Maybe that's the play. Ice place seems like a totally optional extra area, but I think I'm gonna go back there. Always excited for slime. Personally, it's one of my favorite pastimes. Excited for slime. Heck yeah. We are excited for slime in this house. This is true and real. You dead, man? Oh, that one is. Should be getting stuff. We gotta be going resource mode. As much as I hate it. Rain. Rain's so slow in this world. Makes it look so much more peaceful than real rain. A snow area. We back. Instead of rain, the exact moment some came into my window and splashed me. Bad omen? My bad. Sometimes I just can't control my powers. That's just, you know, it's tough out there. I'm going crazy the last few days. I've done so much writing and cutscene making. My life is full of slime right now. Oh, hey, you're keeping at it, Cat Cube, and that's admirable. You probably look a little bit like this guy right now, but that's okay. You're putting in the hard work. That's good stuff. It'll all be worth it in the end. Probably. I haven't seen it. I wouldn't really know, but it looked pretty good to me. It's okay, I understand. I forgive you. Hey, thanks, Luma. I try my best, but I can't win them all. So it usually helps with snails, so maybe that would help. Yeah, Cat Q, it's a... Breg's got a good call there. Start dumping salt in your mouth, maybe that'll help. So, have I... Oh, up there is where I haven't been. Okay. You have to be like a thing, right? Oh, you're not. You hate to see it. The snow area is nice, but everything here is so weirdly normal. There's like the one electricity chicken and the saber slime, and that's like all they've got for some reason. Wherever the map is for this bit. There's a thing. Hey, man. What's an onion? Also been eating copious amounts of salt in the form of salt lime chips that are very salty. I think those are the types of things that are saltier than salt, so that's actually a good call. Huh. Why is this area so empty? All right. Cool. Good. Great. Sorry, you could use a Walmart? Yeah. Need to get like a Walmart and a 7-Eleven in here. Really brighten up the snow area, I think. There's just not enough stuff. We need to get some products moving through here. Just not using the space very efficiently. There's something. Oh my goodness. Had to go and not bring any meat at all. I have everything except that. Gosh, you look funny. I like this guy. This guy's cool. Good morning, part 2. Good morning, Oleander. Sam's Club and Buc-ee's. Yeah. Get a Buc-ee's in here. Big old Buc-ee's truck stop. Been to a Buc-ee's. They're real and exist. It's a true statement. Okay, well, I've made it all the way over here, and I don't have meat to feed this guy. I guess I'll look for, like, a map? Been to a Sam's Club? I don't think I've heard of Sam's Club, actually. If I have heard of it, I don't remember it. Whatever that one is, we don't have him here. This has got to be a map room, man. You've got to put a map in here. I mean, the maps are usually outside, maybe? Sam's Club is like Walmart, but it's Costco. Got it. That is... Yep, I can picture it. Thank you. Maybe map is up here. Oh, they got me going through the gauntlet. Never been to a Buc-ee's. I only learned about it a month ago. I thought I was just being gaslit. Oh, no, they're real. They're real, and people really like to freak out about it. Like, my dad thinks that Buc-ee's is, like, probably the best place on Earth. But, I don't feel that way about Buc-ee's. I think it's good, but it's also like a truck stop. So... America likes their country-sized truck stops. That is pretty much how big a Buc-ee's is. It's like the size of a small nation. We're at freaking jump scare. What's a Buc-ee's? It's a truck stop. So, like, you know, big ol' gas station, basically. They've got, like, a bunch of food and junk you can get in there. Except, you know... I don't even know how to describe Buc-ee's, man. It doesn't feel like a place that I can. Yeah, they have a mascot. Spop works there, and that's my only exposure to them. To Sam's Club. Oh, that's funky. I didn't expect Spop lore, though. That's cool. Americans love road trips, so they also love truck stops unless you're normal. Yep. Americans have to love road trips, though, because that's what every commute is like. I think it's a coping mechanism. Not to say that I don't like road trips. I've gone on a road trip or two with the family, and they've been pretty fun. I just thought that would be a funny thing to say. Hey, man. Okay, well, I'm getting the feeling I should head back. And then bring all my chickens over here to feed this guy. Road trips aren't the worst, but I don't like not being home. I can get you there. I used to like traveling a lot, but I'm not much of a traveler at this point anymore. I still will go places, but I tend to be happier just kind of staying where I'm at. Okay. On routes here in Canada, I got maybe 4 fast food places, a convenience store, sometimes a place to pick up booze, and like Wi-Fi, and it fits maybe 100 people, and there's usually 300 people there. That sounds great. I suppose I never really stopped. I never really finished describing Buc-ee's, did I? Right, that was because I didn't know where to start. Okay, I'm gonna try to think about what's in a Buc-ee's. Usually the thing with truck stops, right, is it's just like a big kind of convenience store. They might have like an in-house restaurant, but not like a restaurant, just like a Subway where you can get a sandwich at the counter, that kind of thing. But the thing with Buc-ee's is they make a bunch of barbecue stuff there. Like, they have a whole counter where they make different kinds of meats and whatnot. They've got, like, a whole deli, that kind of thing. It's like a... It's kind of like a little grocery store combined with a gas station. With a little bit of restaurant in there. And then they also have a gift shop. It's like its own entity. It really is like its own nation. It's its own place. Yeah, there's a lot of people, and I know this because, like I was saying, my dad is one of them, who are super, super... Did I say miniature slime ziggurats? Sorry, that was distracting. No one here will get that, but it was distracting for a reason. Gosh, that flashbanged me. Talking about Buc-ee's. Dad's a big fan of them. But yeah, I kind of just see it as like a place that's a little bit worse than like a restaurant, and then you can also get snacks there. Like, they do have the barbecue. And, you know, it's pretty decent, but you're still basically getting it out of a gas station. It's not gonna be like good. It's not gonna be like really good barbecue, you know? It's cool that it's there. But yeah. Right, yes. Remembering where to go. This seems to take up a lot of space. I'd rather see a Walmart. Everything in America takes up a lot of space. The incredible thing is everything in America takes up a lot of space and none of it's close together. It's a phenomenal country. Oh my god, man. Don't think we talk about the concept of Bass Pro enough. I don't think that those are real. I've seen one with my own 2 eyes, but I think it was a mirage. I don't believe it. Isn't there a Bass Pro Shop in the US that has a hotel and stuff? There's no way there's only one. There has to be multiple that are like that. Some people love fishing. I've never been a fisher. Why did you feel the need to sleep in a Bass Pro Shop? I don't know. I'm pretty sure at this point, most of the people who are passionate about fishing enough to the point where they want to sleep in a Bass Pro Shop are probably old and retired. And I haven't a clue how those people's brains work. I'm not going to be able to help you there. Okay, I don't have to worry about collecting stuff yet. That's good. I don't want to. Here you go. You guys look hungry. I think we had a Bass Pro near my hometown, but I feel like I thought it was a hotel my whole time. Well, they look like a hotel. That's not right. They look more like a hotel than a store. That's just kind of how they are. I don't think there's any, like, near me, though. I only see them when I go out and about. Remember being inside of one when I was younger? Cool pyramid. We got wood-fired pizza after. That was cool. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Make a whole occasion out of going to the Bass Pro Shop. That's what we do here in North America. What a fantastic place this is. Right, you guys have these. What is happening here? Okay. Hurt myself on a tortilla chip earlier, so now drinking water hurts. So sorry to hear that, Breg. Reminds me of the time that I got like a sizable chunk of a tortilla chip stuck in my throat. And it kind of felt like how it looks in Looney Tunes. Like when they swallow an object whole. And there's like a, you know, like if they swallow a fork, there's like a whole fork shape in their throat as they try to gulp it down. That's what it felt like when I had that tortilla chip there. Just thought I'd share. Almost died that time. I don't think I told anyone about that. I wasn't like choking, but it hurt a lot. It's like I was being stabbed. It was cool. Good times. That's just not it. I just put these in the wrong one. Did it start feeding you those? I hope not. Nope, this is... I did it right. Did I mix it up before? I did. Okay. So this is wrong. I don't know why we went, to be honest. My dad is a fisher. But he was working when we went, so it was just my poor mom bringing us to a place we all didn't really dig. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Yeah, being in a Bass Pro Shop without someone who is passionate about a Bass Pro Shop sounds like a nightmare. Sometimes I bite into a Dorito and it gets bitten down vertically and it is ouch. Ah, yeah, that'll do it. Kind of like what happened to the, with the tortilla chip that I ate that one time. It got stuck in my throat, except it just kind of stayed there. You guys are still better than me. I choked on a raisin once. That's impressive. How do you even manage that? Was it like a big raisin? That had to have been like a big raisin. What? Who's so many egg? Dude. It must have messed up your throat for a fat bit. Yeah, that couldn't have been great at all. Hey, man. Where'd that guy go? Was it? Yeah, there you are. Okay. Okay, I don't know if this is enough chickens. Probably not. But, you know, we'll figure it out. You guys have plenty of food, right? Yeah, you got 27. I need to get you these. I don't think this will be enough chickens. I'll just try to pick some up along the way, and we'll figure it out from there. I know it was at one time when I was a kid, I was eating dinner or something and started choking. Dad took me to the nearest hospital where they wait for 2 minutes and recommended surgery. Said no, took us to our family doctor who then picked me up, slapped me on the back, I coughed it out, and we left. They recommended surgery instead of trying the Heimlich maneuver? That's like what you do. Is like the Heimlich maneuver. Did they not know about that? I thought that's like the thing that everybody said because it's such a helpful piece of advice. I guess not. Scary hospital. I hope you didn't go back there. Gosh. Get surgery? Jeez. Oh yeah, Victor was talking about this AI. Oh, he just gave me something. I don't know what that was. These guys are all just giving me stuff. Man, I should have talked to you all sooner. Blue return horn. Yep, horn. Horn portal. All the food is done. I should probably get it. Man, I don't want to. Hello, Shroom. Can you use the yoke ports for anything? I don't know. I don't really check. If I really need to, I can get more of them. I just usually sell them because they're worth like a lot. Whoopsies. I hope doctors should know. Yeah, I mean, they probably should know about the Heimlich maneuver before they start telling you to do surgery. But I don't know. With how easily the other guys, like, hit it out of you. Alright, let's go feed a small man. I guess he's a large man, that's in his name. But we're gonna feed him. But first, advertisement! Wow, I clicked on the Pronto Mart for that. That's so funny. I might be good at this whole bit thing. They want me to buy a cannon? Oh, cool. They have me buying a slime toy for the one type of slime that I don't have. Yeah, I'll do it. Heck yeah. Someone will get that eventually. Alright. And straight off over here, let's go to the snow zone. Is this right? Oh man, Alright. He freaking launched. I didn't know that guy could get that launched. I thought that usually when you hit the gold slime with a plort, it would, like, kind of be near you. But that guy went zooming. I didn't know they could do that. This is not the right way. Man, that had to have been like the 4th or 5th gold slime that I've seen so far. It's the only one that I've been able to shoot a plort at, and I got 1 plort from it. They call me the Slime Rancher. Oh, Crystal Baddie looks cool. They call me the Slime Rancher too? That's so cool, Luma. It's awesome. We could be like buddies. Heck yeah. Man, I remember in the first game making a really big deal out of whenever I'd get a teleporter. Like, finally I don't have to walk as much. I don't know what has possessed me when I've played this game that has made me want to only walk instead of ever building anything that would help me out. Dang, that's crazy. They just call me Eggs Benedict, but your guys' seems cooler. I feel like Eggs Benedict is actually kind of a sick nickname for you, Breg. Or title. Don't know if that's a nickname. Does the nickname have to be shorter? I don't know what the logic is. Regs Benedict? Yeah, you get it. Slime Rancher multiplayer would be a nice chill thing to do. That'd be cool, actually. I wonder if they have done that. I don't even know. I've never even thought about it. Nickname I was given isn't shorter than my name, so I don't know. That's fair enough. Mine kind of always end up being shorter than my name, so I never have to think about it with me. Hold on, I saw those guys. Chicken Pond. Don't think moon landing is shorter than Oleander? Yeah, that's fair. I just don't know if it would be, like, called something else at that point. Something other than a nickname. A name, of course. I wouldn't know. I've only ever had egg scramble. Oh, you're talking about your opinion on Eggs Benedict. Topic of eggs comes up in my chat a lot. I feel a little bit bad every time that I have to say that I don't really like eggs. There is a mod for Slime Rancher 1 and a discontinued one for 2. Oh, cool. Unfortunate that the 2 one was discontinued. But that happens. I guess I can get lava while I'm here. Okay, so that was ultimately kind of a waste of time. That didn't really do anything for me. But I guess I maybe feel accomplished? I don't think I do. Guess I can teleport to more places. Not something I was really looking to do, but I can do it now. Apparently it was time-consuming and annoying, which I can imagine updates just making something like that annoying, especially with it being early access. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't wait for everything to be out. You know, I would think that they would probably wait for the game to happen before they start making a multiplayer mod for it, or else you would just be knowingly walking into a nightmare. Then we talked about this on a Slime Rancher stream, but I learned about the concept of Eggs Benedict from Dog with a Blog. I can't believe that Dog with a Blog has managed to come up again. Golden Dervish statue, heck yeah. I can't believe I'm able to mention that show as much as I am. Dog with a Blog has Gamer Juice, and that's cool? Yeah! I remember Gamer Juice. I remember seeing that becoming like a meme and going, wait, dude, I remember that episode. Shoutouts, man. I couldn't tell you a thing about that show anymore. So it's called World of Woofcraft as well, by the way. Yeah, they had to get hip with the kiddos. All them kiddos playing World of Warcraft. Famous game that kids play. There's things that just come up far too often on your streams. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. That is just what happens. There's a lot of topics that definitely should come up less, but somehow always manage to keep going. I just must need to make something I don't have, man. How'd you guys get in here? Yeah, I've just got, I've only got so many things to talk about up in my little noggin. And for some reason, one of those is Dog with a Blog. Oh, hey, Eggman. It's two distinct Apple incidents in the Wonderfish lore. That's true. I can actually think of both of them. You love to see it. Grew up with Canadian television, so I had a lot of weird TV shows. Whenever a Canadian show made its way into the States somehow, it was always noticeably weirder than shows that the States made. Which is just concerning, I feel. I feel like we should be the ones making the weird stuff, you know? But Canadian... Specifically, Canadian cartoons are so consistently odd. It's kind of scary. Yeah, Total Drama was the big one that broke out. And yeah, it is one of the most tame. It was like one Canadian studio making like everything too. They had their weird style of like rigged animation. One of the weirdest ones that I definitely remember as being a change the channel type of show was Almost Naked Animals. Don't know why that was a concept, but you know, that's cool. It wasn't cool. Just FYI. It was pretty bad. We got Ruby Gloom and Johnny Test. You guys made Johnny Test? I can't... I'm actually surprised that you guys made Johnny Test. I thought that was American my whole life. I think it's because part of Canada's French. The French are the weirdest when it comes to cartoons. That's actually a good point. Shouts to the French. What's wrong with you guys? Am I right, fellas? Haha, yeah. I got everything. The main animation studio for Johnny Test is Canadian. Gosh, I'm so sorry that you have to live with the knowledge that your country made Johnny Test. Oh! I'm being shot at. I think I need to head back. I've got too many resources. There's worse things, fortunately. Yeah, there's definitely worse things. I did mention almost naked animals. Off the top of my head, can I think of anything that I know for sure? Probably, like... I remember, like... Scaredy Squirrel was pretty bad. That was one of them. The main thing with all of those is they pretty like the main humor in all of those Canadian type shows, all the ones made by the Canadian studios, is like it's like very toilet based, which is just not what you want to see. They like single-handedly keep toilet humor alive in the eyes of children. Remember Almost Naked Animals coming on, always skipping it? Yep, yep. I'd pretty much always change to Disney Channel or Nickelodeon when that happened. Where am I? I'm not going the right way. I have a lot, but I have zero idea if anyone would know them, considering they were Canadian on a Canadian TV broadcaster. Yeah, I mean, only some of them made it to Cartoon Network that I know of. I mean, I'm not going to know all of them, but it's definitely been a good chunk. Speaking of that, kids these days don't know anything about cable. Yeah, I feel like for the most part, that's probably true. Which is probably okay. I mean, one of the things with cable is you were subjected to like 1 trillion ads. I guess you're still subjected to 1 trillion ads. Nothing's changed. Never mind. I had a point and I realized it didn't make any sense. My bad. I've got freaking nothing to make still. I don't know if I'll probably need this for something. You can sit in there. Why'd I take all these sabers with me? I guess I can probably put like 2 more in the one corral. You didn't need a million different streaming services? Yeah, that's true. I wish that pirating was safer. I bet little kiddos would get a kick out of that. Hey, little man. You can watch any show you want ever for free. Isn't that awesome? This is what I do. Ed, Edd n Eddy was made in Canada and broadcast on Cartoon Network as well. Oh, really? Okay. Canadian Gem? That's just based on popular opinion. When that show was on when I was a kid, I didn't get it. I was too young to get it. I didn't see the appeal. We have a few Canadian gems. That's good. It's good to know that you guys don't have to completely live with the burden that everything you make is slop. I'm glad you've got some wins in there. That's good. Wow, I could actually grab... Just watch those eggs hatch in real time. I could actually grab 40 chickens and not... There's still so many left. Okay. Yeah, I don't need the rest of you. Made Angela Anaconda for Pete's sake. We have great taste. All right. That is the first one that I haven't heard of. No idea what that is. Why did one of you scream? You guys are fine. Oh, you're just... Okay, you're just yelling. Got it. Free time check out something one of the most uncanny, terrible things you've actually ever made. I'll look into it. If I remember, then yeah. What? Yeah, I was about to go, you know, what do kids even watch anymore? If not for cable? And, you know, if they don't have every streaming service, what do they do? It's just kind of like only YouTube, I think. Which is the reason there's problems. Like that's just not good. You gotta get something else in there. I think some YouTube and maybe some Twitch is okay, but like, yeah, you gotta get something with, like, themes and lessons to learn. Or else, you're just not... It's not gonna be good. Geometry moment? Yeah, that was cool over there. Everything's so predatory nowadays, there's nowhere safe. Yeah, that's one thing that, I always see circling around, right? It's like there's no safe spaces for kids anymore. And one of my biggest pet peeves about the current world is how parents are just absolutely horrible at doing their jobs. It's been a running thing for a while now where parents just don't know how to be parents. But, like, you know, there's some good ones out there. I'm here right now because my parents are cool. But there's so many parents who are just like, dude, I don't want to deal with having a child right now, even though it was my decision. Please take the phone and go away. If I ever have children, some chance in this economy, yeah. I'll be getting them to watch Lego Ninjago Monster High like God intended. That is a fun one to think about. How to raise your children on, like, the right things. There are correct options out there. I've always felt strongly about Phineas and Ferb. Sabers. Ah, that's not great. Advent of the iPad kid will be the downfall of our world. One of the weirdest things about that, right? Just a little pet peeve. It's not what you were saying, but it is a pet peeve related to it. They always blame the kids. Everyone always blames the child. But, like, the child did not take the phone and start watching it. That's not what happened. You put it there. That's your fault. You did that. You are making that happen right now. You say the kids are so stupid now. And you're the one doing that to them. You're raising them. Make them smarter. That is your job. You are actively failing. And you're acting like it's the world's fault. Yeah, tell him, Wonder. Thanks, Breg. Yeah, I'm getting them. I know that those kinds of people are definitely the kind of people who would watch my stuff. I'm teaching a lot of parents a lesson right now. Like little Einstein's the kid, that's probably a good one. That's true. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking about, like, I was thinking about the kind of stuff you'd watch when you were, like, maybe 10. I wasn't thinking about the kind of stuff that you'd watch when you're actually having to learn things. Yeah, little Einsteins, absolutely. I do know if I raised a kid, I would show him, like, older stuff all the time, and I would, like, trick him into thinking that it was new stuff. Like, I would go, hey, watch this cool new movie. It's called The Incredibles. It's awesome. Check this out. And the kid would be none the wiser. As a 2-year-old made the conscious decision to pick up and unlock your mobile device and spend 6 hours clicking on stuff. Yeah. Ugh. Parents just love to give their kid a little brick and say, have fun, stupid idiot. And you would show kids that one? Yeah, I would. I think Incredibles is a good one for kids, though. Like, for reals. You gotta show kids something that they'll think is funny that they can also, like, pick something up from. Incredibles is great, because it's like, look how cool family is. And also, this guy's really strong and he punches a robot. Isn't that awesome? Kids would be like, yeah! Raising them right. Oh, hey, Sean's. Yeah. Incredibles. Wonder, big fan of The Incredibles. Gertrude Fish. Don't know where Gertrude came from, but that's true. I'm very fortunate to coach my brother through navigating the internet as he's around 12 and my mother's careful but isn't as up to date as she used to be. Oh, that's good. That's good. That is a good task to take on. Yeah, I kind of, like, picked up a lot of the internet stuff myself. My mom would always tell me to be careful and that kind of thing. So I generally knew what to look out for. But, I mean, I was out there figuring out a bunch of stuff that she didn't know about. Like, oh, my mom's probably watching. Hi, Mom. Hi. Yeah, I've been pirating shows for a while, haha. I figured out how to do that without causing problems. But yeah, a lot. I know just from watching my brother do things. No offense to my brother, not your fault, buddy. They're just generally worse at teaching kids how to be adept with computers now, which is shocking because there's like a 4-year difference between me and my brother in our ages. And within that time, like, they just completely babyfied everything in a way that makes it so you don't actually learn anything. You just kind of go through the motions and don't pick anything up. Don't have any parental advisory and full access to the internet at 4 or 5. Oh, wow! That's absurd. Hey, you turned out pretty good, though, so that's good. I think I got internet access when I was... Man. How... I was in, like, 4th grade. I don't know how old you are in 4th grade. Probably, like, 10 or something? It's probably, like, 10. That's when I got it. strategies to adopt to get old enough to understand language and put them on 0079, and they turn 15 and start saying stuff like, blame this on the misfortune of your birth, or our souls are tied down by gravity. Heck yeah. That'd be cool. I can see the vision. That's awesome. I just pinned a message on accident. Never mind. That's so good. I'm so glad that I pinned that. I was trying to scroll down through the chat, and that just always makes me, like, pin something on accident. A lot of freaks on the internet. This kid who plays games with his friends. Discord is inevitability, so I'm just making sure there are no issues and such. Yeah, that's good. Very, very responsible thing to do. Big fan of that. We encourage responsibility in the Wonderfish chat, except for when it's funny. To not do that. Oh. I always had unfiltered access to the internet, but I was busy playing RPGs in Little Big Planet to give a crap. Heck yeah. Man, my history with the internet is so cool because I remember, like, being one of the best kids in my class when it came to typing. I don't know if they teach you typing anymore. They probably do that still, I would imagine. But I had, like, a whole little moment where we did, like, typing. And I was just better than everyone else because I was already typing. In hit video game Toontown. That's where I did all my typing. I talked to people through the chat feature on there so much that I just learned how to type. As a result, it means that I don't type correctly at all, because I just taught myself. But, I am good enough at it for that not to really matter. But if you learn properly, you're probably better at it than I am. Lobster Chair mentioned? True! Shout out to Lobster Chair. Don't think they can teach typing here anymore? Mostly on iPads and stuff now? Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it might be kind of weird with a keyboard, but at least with typing, you know, everyone has a phone. So, like, you'll probably end up getting a feel for the keyboard layout regardless. That's at least something that people will probably continue to be good at. Should I go Type Racer? Oh, God. Wonder, oh, I just tried to copy-paste a screenshot to Twitch chat? Oh, you silly. Also, hi, Indigo. There's been a whole lot of conversation happening, so I didn't have time to say hi. It's on StarCraft and WoW as a kid, so my APM was high from a young age. Gotcha. It's fair enough, Yag. Yeah, I was always on that Toontown and Wizard 101 grind. I'm just gonna put all these in here. He's just been so many computer science classes ignoring whatever Excel or Word they were teaching and just grunting Type Racer. That's awesome. I do remember around middle school, when I started to be around, like, the people who actually learned how to type the right way, so I was no longer that fast anymore. And it was a little sad, but I know that I would see people getting, like, double what I was, so I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Oh, dialogue time. Right, this is what I've been waiting for. It's because... Hey, Victor. Thanks for the small pinwheel, man. You're the best. I'm sure that'll help me progress in this game. I was playing Call of Duty Zombies at a young age, so I drew cool zombies and stuff. And teachers were concerned I was drawing zombies and guns, but I was like, dude, I was drawing ray gun, chill out. That's awesome. I remember as a kid thinking that I was kind of cool for not actually playing any of the games with guns in them and stuff. I've always been a big Nintendoer. I think the only game that I played with a gun in it was like Portal, and that doesn't really count. They had me playing Portal when I was 10, man. Saying that and then becoming an Overwatch player somewhere down the line is crazy. Well, yeah, because when freshman year of high school, I discovered Team Fortress 2. And I had never played a game with a gun in it before. So when I shot the gun, I was like, oh, I get it. And then I played TF2 way too much. And then I realized that no one played TF2 anymore, and I got Overwatch. And then my life went downhill. Just because at the time, Overwatch was the one that was coming out, so I was like, oh, I want the big new one that everyone's going to play. Still disdain the fact I've been playing Overwatch for nearly 10 years and still do every day. I'm sorry. One day you'll find a way to stop. Every time I look at Junkrat, a little part of me wants to go back, but I've been sober for a while now and I don't want to relapse. Dude, what do I even have to do? I don't think I can even do anything right now. I'm too good at this game. I've done everything. Oh, I can run an ad. Oh, good segue, me. That was a good one. That was a good one. That's a good one. I did that on purpose. Did I go? I don't think I ever went over here, actually. Maybe I can go over there. Okay. Hey, look, you guys abducted another person to play your Gundam game with you. That's sweet. I only go gun mode sometimes now. I'm out here playing Pokemon Pocopia. Wonder gun install? I didn't... I don't know, maybe. Gonna make some bread and a 4-egg omelet. Wish me luck, guys. Did you do that on purpose? I was just in here and there's 4 eggs and a bread. That's so specific. Good luck, Indigo, but I'm concerned. Ah, whatever. I can pick those up later. Oh, you didn't get... Oh, I see. So when that game was online, you didn't have all the guys from the start. Got it. Okay. Shoutouts to Bandai Namco. I don't know what to do. I can't even, like, work to get any upgrades that I want because they all just need some random other thing that I don't know the location of. Like, I can get more energy, but I don't have a power chip. I don't know where that is. And get another tank booster, which would be fantastic, but I don't know where a storage cell is. I don't know where these are. Guess I'll just go over here, because I don't think I've been over there. There might be a thing I need. Miss TF2. I remember TF2. I don't know how I played that game as much as I did, because I pretty much just exclusively played Capture the Flag and on like 2 for it, and the other 2 Capture the Flag maps. Talking about Titanfall. Dude, why does every game have to have the same acronym? Dude, you guys were talking about AC? Man, I love air conditioning. Oh, it's not that? Okay, well, you know, I really like planting trees and making fences. I think that's just so fun. Oh, you're talking about the game where you're a mech and you shoot people. Okay. Fine, guess I'll just leave. Love Ace Combat. That's another one! I was thinking of Armored Core. I'm gonna sneeze. Ah. Words of air conditioning will echo through the universe into her soul. That happens in, Omori. Assassin's Creed. I didn't even think about that one. Bless you, bless. Thank you. Another century? That one's fake. Nice try, pal. You can't fool me. I see through your tricks. Well, it's another Centuries episode. Ace. That's the guy from One Piece. You're just trying to get on my good side now that you've messed up. Still a mecha game with AC in it? Well, there better be AC in it, or else you're gonna get pretty hot in there. I believe this is the part where they say Bazinga. Good morning. Sean's with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Sean's. 9 months. Keep telling me to share my anniversary, but what if I don't wanna? Hey, you do what you want, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, chicken. Sean, if you turn 9 months around, it becomes 6 months. And what goes before 6? 5? What is happening? What are you talking about? I'm scared. Did I go up here and not realize it? I thought there was gonna be something else. Anything more. There's just a pinwheel. And a freaking stony egg lamp. Guess I can take it. Taking the pinwheel, too. They got like a plort door in here. Gotta put the 4 eggs in a pan. Wish me luck, guys. Good luck, Indigo. You got this, man. I fully believe in you. They've got prickle pears down there? What? What kind of nonsense is this? $56 is 8 times 7? I don't think that's true. Alright, that's cool. I just died. Is there like... Oh. Okay. Need an angler plort. Very specific, but can do. I think there's a... How did you do that? What? Cool. Checked I put 70 hours into Overwatch in the past 2 weeks. Holy cow, Luma. You've got it rough. That can't be fun at all. Even when I did play that game, I did not play it that much. I'm so sorry. Am I gonna be... Oh my god, man. I missed... I just play for 10 to 12 a day, so we're doing pretty good, I'd say. I mean, that's an improvement. That's crazy. Do you, like, hate the game? Even? Whenever I hate a game enough, I just, like, quit. I'm done. I'm employed now, so I can't game as much. That's good. But the problem is, like, you know, having your job and then coming home from your job to play Overwatch is just like coming home to work again. Except now you're not getting paid for it. You're just getting kicked in the head. I hate the game, but I love the game because no game feels like Overwatch. I can actually completely agree with that. That's fair. Pretty much whenever I want to go back to Overwatch, it's because I want to play Junkrat again. Golden Sure Shot module. That's what was here the whole time? Oh my god, dude. Also, yeah, they are mentioning that Gundam Evolution is a pretty blatant Overwatch clone. I can confirm. I watched Oleander play that a little bit. There's a guy in that game who looks remarkably similar to Junkrat. So, you know, my time might be nigh. Not going back to Overwatch, though. I don't want to. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I was really hoping that going over there would get me, like, a storage something, and it didn't do that. Have I just missed every important treasure pod? There's some in the conservatory. I could just look around there, I guess. Maybe they have an important one there. Passion Cass, Anon Lucio, Winston. Winston tank player? Luma, you deserve a hug. You might be cool. And Lucio and Winston, man. Lucio and Winston. You're like the best person. What the heck? I can't believe that. I need to find explodey guys for some reason. Why do I need to find explodey guys? Where even are those in relation to here? I was at another place I've not been. That's so weird. I must suck at looking around. So I grossly underestimated how big a 4-egg omelet can be. That's 4 whole eggs, man! Did you forget that you were making 4 of them? Usually play whatever we need, but if it's quick play and we're doing fine, Lucio is just so fun. Cannot tell me otherwise. I haven't topped a kit like Lucio since his release. No, yeah, that's why I super respect it. Everything about Lucio is just kind of genuinely awesome. Didn't even play that guy when I played the game, but I have always respected him immensely. A lot of the characters that were released when the game came out feel so finely tuned. I realized what that meant when I played Marvel Rivals the first time. Because that game just kind of has a bunch of nonsense strung together. But everything in Overwatch is really tight-knit and polished. At least for the launch heroes, like I was saying. He's cool, he's kind, he likes music, he likes cool people, his vibe is cool, his design is awesome. What more can you ask for? The skins. Sorry, that was mean. But, Yag. He's just kind of an awesome guy. I was just so boringly unbalanced. Yeah. Whenever I play it, I'm sad. I only play it when my family wants to. I needed another one! Oh my god. I only play it when my family wants to because I would never play that game on my own of my own free will. But it was really fascinating to very quickly learn that I couldn't play the character I wanted to play because he just isn't strong. Everything about him is just so weak. He can't do anything at all. So I just picked another guy and I started having more fun because I could actually do something. But, you know, I didn't really want to play Bucky. I kind of wanted to play Blade. But they kind of make me play Bucky because Bucky is the one who does damage. And if you don't do damage, then all of the supports just out-heal you and you lose and you're sad. Oh yeah, he did get that Hello Kitty one. I remember seeing that. Yeah, that's good at least. Oh, and yeah, I remember seeing it because it was like the only one since Jazzy that changed up the music. Which is absurd. There's no reason it should be the second one that does that. But at least you got it. Yeah, I don't play Rivals Indigo. Because my wife's for some reason wanted to play it. Had fun with Magic and Bucky, and I figured out that a game with pause buttons was not fun. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, you're talking about support ults. Yeah, it's support ults. Supports in that game ruin everything. You can tell that they wanted to make people actually want to pick support, and to make that happen, they decided to make all of them like gods. So it's so sad. There's nothing in that game that feels worse than just trying to play any tank character. I've tried. I've never felt more useless in my life. Saying it since launch, and I've said my opinion is also, the game just feels terrible to play. Only fun, cool, and decent kits they have in the game that are cooler rogues and gambits. Playing those characters is like playing an Overwatch character, and that's so fun. That's good. I haven't played either of them at all. Is there another... Huh? Oh my god, there's a third one. Why didn't I just grab multiple boom plorts, man? Ugh. Season 0 and 1 support players sucked because they were learning the game, and to compensate they buffed them. Not everyone knows how to play the game, it's overtuned. That's good. Yeah, every time that I've hopped into that game, it's just kind of sad. Because every single match sort of has the same problems, where you can tell that every single issue is arising from the fact that the supports are as strong as they are. Like, I can't play the character that I want, not because it's a bad pick in another team, but because the character that I want to play just doesn't do enough damage to out-damage the supports. character I like playing is Blade, by the way, which is incredible because part of his stuff is like reducing the healing. Oh, that's not the same guy. Reducing the healing that the enemy team receives, which is just amazing because it's just not enough. His whole gimmick is to stop the enemy healers from being as good as they are, and every time I've tried to make it work, it has done nothing. And yeah, I remember checking in at their patch notes one time, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, these guys, they don't know what's going on. Okay, this should be the last one I actually need. I've been away from shooters for so long that whenever I look back at them, they make fighting game balance patches look reasonable. Yeah. I really like playing games where I don't gotta worry about anything like that. It's been kind of nice to be obsessed with Monster Hunter. You know? If they balance anything like that, it's usually just something that's objectively overpowered being nerfed, or something that's too weak being buffed. That's all you ever see. It's good. It's nice. Omelet update has been devoured alongside 3 pieces of bread. Good work, Indigo. Hungry little guy. Congratulations. Monster Hunter balancing most of the time is just nerfing specific monsters to be more palatable to your average player. Yeah. And I think that's perfectly fine. Okay, what's the point of this, man? What are we doing here? What does this get me? This thing go that way? It's definitely beatable? Dude. Pre-nerf, but people did not want to use Element. Ah, fair enough. I think World was like a Blast kind of game, right? Wasn't Blast what people liked in that one? Oh, hey, man. You like veggies, huh? It would have been cool if I just instantly fed you from those. But, alas. Oh, hey. That will help a lot. People all the time to adapt. Sadly, Monster Hunter players are idiots. Yeah, that's true. I was pretty dumb for quite a while. I might still be. I have a good time. Actually, no, I definitely am still dumb. I play on mouse and keyboard. Ooh, talking about Bungie. I know that's gotta be rough. Was never a big Bungie-er, but that can't be fun at all. I'm not talking about you. I'm trying to... Okay, no, that's about a different thing. My bad. I was like, I'm trying to engage in the conversation. I know you're not talking about me. I'm just trying to also I'm trying to talk. I wonder if 3 carrots will do it. I'm not gonna commit. Tried, but it's still better. It shouldn't run as bad as it does. Oh, the new the Wilds performance thing. Yeah, it's still not there. They're trying. Those little guys sure are trying to make a video game, and it's kind of working. Shouldn't be averaging 45 frames on medium. Yeah, I remember one thing that people were saying when the game came out was, you know, your computer's probably outdated and you just don't know it. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like graphics aren't getting that much better. I feel like my computer should probably be able to run everything that comes out, especially at, like, medium settings, okay. Man, there were so many people defending Monster Hunter Wilds performance on release. It was kind of crazy. Almost just walked off a cliff. Graphics stopped getting better after Okami HD. Hashtag truth nuke. I feel like they... I mean, that's just you being a silly, but I am taking it a serious direction. I feel like they really stopped... I feel like they really stopped improving after, like, the late 2010s. Like, I remember playing the Yakuzas, and I got to 6, and I was like, wow. This game is, like, amazingly beautiful. It looks so gorgeous. And it's not just, like, an art direction thing. That's just kind of like... Everyone always talks about fidelity. That's just... Oh my god, thank goodness. That's just, like, kind of where I feel like it stopped making any kind of noticeable impact. It was around late 2010s. It's a good thing I'm not into a lot of modern games. It requires so much from a computer just to run decently. Yeah, and you have to, like, turn it down so it can run at all. It's like, okay, you've made the prettiest game ever and it can't run on 90% of the computers out there. Good job. Awesome. PS4 is the last time I looked at something and could actively notice graphical fidelity improvements. Man, that reminds me of, like, when they showed off the PS5 compared to the PS5 Pro. That was a good one. I liked that bit that Sony did. This is the funniest clip I've seen in my life. I can't wait for you to watch it. Heck yeah. Give me an hour and a half. Ooh, advertisement. Ooh, yippee. Yeah, don't worry, guys. NVIDIA got you covered. Oh, God. They showed off that thing today. Oh, jeez. Oh, yep. Modern realism in games is ugly, while the modernism of the 2010s was at least ugly with charm. Yeah. I mean, really, the problem is just chasing photorealism. Because, like, at a certain point, you'll just reach a part of the curve where all of it kind of keeps looking the same. And you need, like, a side-by-side to really see how much better something is than something else. gosh, man, the Nvidia thing today. I saw like little snippets of that. I can't believe that anyone out there even maybe thinks about it being good. It's so shocking. Like, man, I wish, you know, my games look really good, but I just wish that they could look more fake. You know? I just wish that everything was uncanny all the time. If everything was uncanny all the time, I'd be so happy. And that's how the DLSS 5 was born. Oh, cool, I can do this. Jetpack 2. Nice. Cool. I would really love a storage cell, though. Friend called it the Grums filter? That's so good. Bioshock Infinite still looks pretty darn good if it's almost like good art direction. Passion is better than in-house realism in Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5 has set society back by a decade. Not even just gaming. All of the world. The whole thing. I hate that. There was like a dev not long ago that was complaining about Unreal Engine 5. I don't remember which one it was. Was it like Suda? I think it was Suda. Yoko Taro. Oh, Yoko Taro. Was it? Was it? That's awesome. RT did Unreal Engine hate post. Gotcha, gotcha. Suda's the biggest Unreal Engine 5 glazer. Oh, I got it perfectly, completely wrong then. That's fantastic. I think what happened in my brain there was I remember people talking about Romeo is a dead man and saying that one of the only things holding the game back was that it is in Unreal Engine 5. So I think I got those two things mixed up. Amazing Dead Man does look good because it does have that art direction sauce. Yeah, whenever I see the clips of it, it looks pretty awesome. I like all the colors. I like big, flashy, pretty colors. Yeah, I'm a gamer. I like when they put the big, flashy colors on the screen so I can clap my hands like the seal. That's what I want to see in my video games. More big, bright, flashy lights and jingling keys. Oh my god. Thinking about Unreal Engine 5 makes me think about Clair Obscur. I was a big fan of that game, but Unreal Engine 5 was holding it back, I think. Unreal Engine 5 just kind of holds good art direction back. You can always see it trying to push through. When he makes another silver case game, I really want a new visual novel from him. I don't know a thing about Suda, so. Similarly, from some dweeby Romeo is a dead man knowledge, it is totally plausible we could be getting one on top of him saying he's letting Travis Touchdown have a break. Yeah, I vaguely know about all that jazz, but not that much. Yeah, this thing on Clair Obscur is really annoying. Yeah. That game could look like amazing. if it wasn't for that engine. I really liked all the paint stuff, but whenever I looked at like a human person, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like it just wasn't supposed to look like that. I think with UE5 from a dev standpoint, it's very easy to use. Oh. They made the baby engine for babies. And now we get baby games. Like Claire Obscure Expedition 33. You hate to see it. Talk about the NVIDIA thing, and Squid just DM'd me Michael Bay Transformers and said, do you think adding this to Gundam Evolution... DLSS, I just saw that said dis. DLSS to Gundam Evolution turns the mechs into these. Dude. That's awesome. Yeah, but I'm suited for using V5, considering he basically almost had to go bankrupt to self-publish Romeo as a dead man. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know about any of the lore with that guy. This company's livelihood of existing was based on how well Romeo did. Gotcha. Yeah, that does make more sense then. Much more understandable. I'm gonna just burn all this fruit. No one's gonna eat this, so I'm just gonna turn it straight into money by throwing it into fire. GBO looks like the worst game ever made. I haven't a clue what that is. Oh, Gundam Battle Operation. I should have assumed the G stood for Gundam, and then I could have probably just pieced the rest together. Oh, Indigo mentioned it. Okay. Yeah, my bad. The chat's scrolling kind of fast, so I'm missing a couple things here and there. And it's always something important that I miss, so... Did well, luckily, so I do not need to mark my death date anytime soon. Phew. Heck yeah. You love to see it. I'm glad that Romeo did well. I'm kind of interested in playing that one. But people talk about the Suda games like they're one whole series, and it's kind of scary to me. I feel like I'm jumping in without knowing a thing. Straight into the deep end. Indigo message it? Sounds like you're just ignoring my messages? No! I wouldn't do that. Well, I mean, I did do it. So, I shouldn't say that. But I didn't do it on purpose. They are, but you can play Romeo as a Deadman without knowing everything safely. Okay, that's good to know. Appreciate that. I can't get more of those yet. What am I thinking? You want to try No More Heroes someday? I don't think I've ever even seen gameplay of No More Heroes. I've just seen, like, the guy in it. The Travis fellow. There's bits for people who know, but it's not something you need to focus on if it's your foot in the door kind of thing. Okay, that's good. Yeah, just the way I've seen people talk about that game has made me a little scared that I'd be, like, walking straight into Avengers Endgame without having even seen Iron Man. But, yeah, that's good. Why they got freaking shoes in there? Who made those? I didn't do that. Oh, there's so much stuff to get all the time. I should get more... I should get Flutter Crystal Slimes. No, that's bad. That's not good, is it? Yeah. I need to get crystals, and I think I need more Flutters because it takes so many plorts to get the drones. Maybe I'll just do that anyways. Maybe we just won't care. Yeah, I think we just won't care. Where do I want to go then? I need to get crystals in that case. So we go over here somewhere. Okay. Although we're having all this talk about graphics and fidelity while I boot up my sweet little PSP JRPG ported onto modern platforms with tiny little guys running around with no voice acting. Heck yeah. That's good, that's good. You keep trailsing, Indigo. You got this, little buddy. It's mainly name and concept stuff that you'll be like, whoa, no way, if you play the other games. Otherwise, you'd be like, I don't know who is that, but cool. Mr. Dead Man did confirm some of my overarching theories. Okay, that's cool. That's kind of crazy, then. That all of those are kind of connected like that? I mean, I don't know how it works. But from, like, an outside perspective, that's kind of nuts. Okay, there should be crystals here. There's one. I thought there'd be significantly more of these guys. There really was not. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention with graphics, like, I'm not even really... I've never even really been that on top of those. I barely even know what's going on there. My main console for the past forever now has been a Switch. I just said forever now. That was sick. I didn't even mean to do that. It's been a Switch. So, like, you know, I'm just kind of in my own... I'm kind of in my own world, doing my own thing. All of the everything on the Switch looks old. Say that again? Yeah. Switch 2 jump was nice. I'm hoping I can get my Xenoblades to look like video games soon. It's a bit mean, but you know what I'm talking about. Awesome. Hashtag someday. That is a crazy reference, Indigo. That's a good one. Thank you. If I ever can get you into the sort of world of Suda games, I would suggest over a huge list unless you super want it. I'll probably try Romeo at some point, and, you know, I'll see how I'm feeling from there. That's kind of how I think it'll go. As for a huge list, and she did in fact give me a huge list, it was cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's sick. I'm glad you're that big a fan of them. I didn't even know that this was a thing. So that's cool. Yeah, I think I just want to... I want to see if I even care about it, and then I'll see how things go from there. I have, like, a lot of things I want to play. So... Excuse you. There's too many games. Oh, hey, Gunner. Here's your Neocam. Be honest, I don't even know what a Suda game is. I don't blame you, buddy. Hydrate can do. It doesn't surprise me you don't know what a Suda game is. That's kind of like, a little deep in there. What have I got? I grabbed a tropical one. I'm not sure what it was. Not that great, so probably passion fruit. I'm just sitting in the corner waiting for the conversation to change. Sorry, Brig. I just kind of keep going with whatever people say. You could always try to lead it in a direction. You could manipulate me. You know. If you're if you're up for it. Fun fact, did you know that Suda51 voted for Yik, a postmodern RPG, as his favorite game at a game conference? Very cool. Okay. Writing that one down. Interesting. That's probably why you like this guy. Second, themes and such mention of the day. Shout out themes and such. Where am I hearing this? Here you are. The stony egg lamp. I took one of those earlier. Great. Oh, I can fly forever now. That's great. I just said forever now again. I can't twice? Dude. I've barely even been playing Unbeatable. I've been off my grind. I was supposed to be gaming. Everything in chat is absolutely going over my head right now. I understand nothing. Yeah, that's fair. This is some deep gamer lore. I don't know. I just threw the word lore in there. Oh, I could say, like, hardcore gamer stuff. That's actually good. People don't use that term enough anymore. We need to bring it back. I think I just died. Internet scrutiny aside, if you like postmodernism, I think Yik does it pretty flawlessly. Unfortunately, just most people don't understand true meta-narrative nor postmodernism. Yeah, Yik is scary to me. I think I remember mentioning this, like, either last time or the time before. But I'm kind of scared of that game. I don't think I ever want to play it. New message! Fantastic. I'm 90% sure at this point that my progression is tied to that thing somehow, so... Also, yeah, don't apologize for being passionate. We love passion in the Wonderfish chat. Unless it comes in fruit form. Tied it back to the Tic Tac there. I'm pretty proud of that one. Isn't scalding done with water? That's true. Water that's hot, usually. Hey, Victor! Okay, yeah, you're talking to the freaking AI guy. I'm sending you a partial blueprint to a gadget I try to develop but cannot. If you can complete it, I believe it is the key to entering the Grey Labyrinth. That is just definitely what I need to progress. That's awesome. I just had to wait. I just didn't talk to these guys, and that was my problem. Incredible. You love to see it. Yeah, I know the world is a lie and all that. I don't know what you're saying. What does Bob have to say? Special delivery. Have a great chickens. Thanks for the rainbow lumps again. You mean a lot to me, man. I'm tired. I just read Victor is Vector. A piranha gun would not be out of place in this game. It isn't for everyone, but if you look at it, it's more so Alex is telling you a story from his narrative while you're viewing it from your own lens. It's a lot you should understand, because that's what it is. Alex is an unreliable, narcissistic narrator who dictates his and other story while you digest it. Okay. Because, yeah, most of what I hear about Yik is... people making fun of it and then you singing its praises, and I'm more inclined to believe you, but the amount of people who make fun of it in comparison to that just is concerning. It sounds like people just don't get it, though, which I could believe. Wonder people make fun of everything? I know! I know, Indigo. My favorite game is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I understand. I didn't know the precise, deeper context. And I don't really care to look for myself. They make fun of Alex because he's a loser, and that's the point, so they're laughing he's a loser because he's written to be that way. Okay, good. What about yick is that I once saw a guy say he was yicking it, and I chuckled at that one time. Turning a noun into a verb is just the funniest thing you can do. It's just true. That's a horrifying icon. Did I get the thing that I needed? I can make it. Incredible. I have so many things. Can I make a couple? I'll make a couple. There's a couple doors. I'll just make a few of them. It's not even any extra cost to me. Where's the exit? Here it is. I read Trails fans as trans fails. I might need to get my eyes checked. That's a crazy misread. That's nuts. So nowadays, my Twitter circle's filled with Trails fans, some of who vehemently hate Persona 3 but are Danganronpa fans. Some people's opinions have me totally flabbergasted. You know, Danganronpa's another one of the... No, I don't want to talk about Danganronpa. Never mind. Scratch that. I don't want to bring that to the conversation. Good what? Oh, hey, Mona. Came in at a bad time. Been talking about video games. I like Trails games like Persona 3 and I like DGR as well. That's good. Liking games is a cool thing, I think. Hi, Noah. Hello, hello. Talking about video games, we went off topic to mention Danganronpa. Yeah. That was just a quick little side tangent. Don't worry, Mona. All these plorts are worth nothing now. Even Crystal went down. I haven't even sold any of those in forever. I've just crashed the economy. But I have so much of the economy now that it doesn't even matter to me. I was playing a video game earlier today. Congratulations! I was doing that too. What video game were you playing, Mona? I hope it was just a jolly old good time. This place is nice. Okay. Okay. Hey, fellas. I missed. Come here. Just need to get a second thing up and going. I should have probably grabbed an odd onion. It's not the best, but it would have been good here. Puyo Puyo, but you have to type full sentences in Japanese to get access to your next Puyos. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm sure that was a good time, though. It's actually really fun. Heck yeah. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I can't even imagine it. I couldn't even play Puyo Puyo normally. I didn't even play Puyo Puyo. I was playing Tetris. I couldn't even just play Tetris. Man, Inigo, I always feel bad whenever you mention Trails because so many people love Trails so dearly that, like, I feel like it's gotta be just incredible. But it's got it's the kind of thing that One Piece has, right? Where there's like a million of them. So it's just so hard to justify it. I do want to tell you though, if I had infinite free time, I would absolutely get into that series. I've heard just like resoundingly good things except for that one. I hear bad things about that one, but the rest of them it's all resoundingly good. Understandably, One Piece, the JRPG, yeah. But see, the thing with One Piece, right, is I can watch all of that and, for the most part, be doing something else at the same time. The big thing with Trails is it's a video game. So, like, on top of it being an absolutely massive time commitment, it's also a really big attention commitment. And that's where I really struggle to do that. Also played Cold Steel first. Oh, that's the one that I was. That was the one that I'd heard not great things about. But with everyone, it's like that one's just not good. All the other stuff is great. Don't worry, it's okay. Hop on Final Fantasy 16. It's got combos. That's cool, right? Final Fantasy is the next one that I'd hop into if I had an infinite time commitment. Those games seem cool. People really like them. But yeah, I can't do it. Sorry. That one works differently. That one works differently. You can kind of play any of them and it doesn't matter. But I've got that feeling in my little bones where if I play a Final Fantasy, I'm gonna want to play more Final Fantasies. Need to play Xenogears? You do need to play Xenogears, Oleander. That's true. Played X. I should probably say 10. Played 10, but left it in the last dungeon because I didn't like it too much. Ah, it's unfortunate. I love leaving games off at the very end of it. This is when I mentioned my playthrough of Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle that I never finished because I made it to the final boss and then quit playing the game. Just wanted to bring that one up. Thanks, guys. Fortunately, I'm back on a normal schedule that conflicts with me being up at the same time Rhyme is. Yeah. Yeah. It's rough. Well, I mean, it doesn't really conflict with it, because Rhyme is kind of up whenever. His thing's always moving around. You just gotta believe in yourself. It's RNG? Yeah, exactly. If you play Final Fantasy 14, most 14 players either do not play Final Fantasy or they play Final Fantasy and like it a lot. Oh, 14 is like that's like the MMO, right? How Rhyme is doing, I haven't heard from him in at least 24 owl hours. You could always ask. Swirly heart emoji. Or, you know, wait it out. That also works. 14 is the MMO. Okay, okay. I thought so. I thought so. I haven't had this before. Why? Okay, I'll just get it. Oh, wait, I can totally... Dude. Dude. I need more lava dust! Oh my god, man. Oh, I need to run an ad, too. You hate to see it. Not caught up in 14 yet, though. Got to 14 late because I didn't want an MMO in my life after World of Warcraft. I don't blame you for that. I remember doing a World of Warcraft free trial, like, ages ago. Because I was like, hey, everyone talks about this game. It's got to be good, right? I did the free trial, and I was an instant hater. Hydrate can do. Can do. Big water fan. Man. I didn't even do what I was supposed to do with the flutter plorts. Oh my god, dude. I'm so stupid. I get back here and do all this, my brain's on freaking autopilot. I need to go get more lava so I can actually use the drones. Oh, and that's right by where I need to use the gadget thing, actually. So that could be big. We can multitask. And be efficient. Oh yeah, bro, you were talking about 9, right? You're a big 9 fan? No, not 9, 6. Moment where I once or mentioned I've played Final Fantasy 6 in tournament's the only one worth playing. That's right. I know you're like a really big fan of one of them, and I just always forget which one it is. Man. Is the ad that I just can't tell if it's some insurance or farm a lawyer or a podcast? Oh, yeah. I remember you mentioning that last time. I'm so glad you got it again, Mona. There's a Final Fantasy I don't like. 7 Remake is not my cup of tea. That's fair. I think if I did play one, if I did play a Final Fantasy, don't plan on it. Don't plan on it ever. But if it did happen, it would probably be like the original 7. Rhyme has talked to me about that one a lot, but there's no way I retained anything. I'd basically be going into it spoiler-free, because I just don't remember anything that people say to me. But Nomura needs to get his grubby little mitts off of Final Fantasy VII Remake and work on Kingdom Hearts, where his nonsense is conditioned into me. Liking Kingdom Hearts feels like a constant, just... Like, you're getting put in the torment nexus just by liking that series, I think. Is probably how I would put it. By enjoying that, you have to be living your whole life in a contraption designed to make you miserable. FF7 OG is a good starting point. That's good. I kind of imagined as much. I remember playing... Funnily enough, I think yeah, I do actually have some experience with the Final Fantasy series. When I got my Nintendo DS in first grade I got my Nintendo DS. It was left at my dad's work with 2 games in it. A Game Boy game and a DS game, and no one ever came back for it. Like a month went by, no one came back for it. So I just got it because no one took it. So it was just brought to me, so I got to have it. And the two games in it were Contra 4, which was the DS game. Didn't like that, wasn't very good at it. I was in fact 7, so that would do it. And then the other one was like a Game Boy port of Final Fantasy 1 and 2. And let me tell you, that is not meant for a first grader to play. I hadn't a clue. I didn't have a single clue. So I made it maybe like 10 minutes into that game before I got scared and never played it again. Then eventually, I got Kirby Superstar Ultra and my life was good. Oh, Lumi, you said something about Kingdom Hearts. Tormented for 1,000 years of internet essays and debate about how the story makes sense, but somehow me at like 4 years old digested the game better than these 30-year-old content creators. Interesting, interesting. Rhyme has been talking to me about Kingdom Hearts a lot. I think the way that he put it was... It was like... I don't remember the name of the game. But, like, the story was comprehensible until... the 3DS game, I want to say? I played 358. Yeah, I played some of 358. I think I remember specifically in that game making it to, like, the Beauty and the Beast world and then getting stuck. Because there was, like, a boss I couldn't beat. Kirby Superstar Ultra's come up a second time. Yeah, I saw you mention it before, but my mouth couldn't keep up with everything that was being said. Final Fantasy 2 is just hard to play. They have really weird systems. Yeah, but I was also 7, and the only video games I had played up until that point were, like, Lego Star Wars. Dream Drop Distance. Yeah, that's the one. That's right, that's right. Makes sense if you play the mobile games, so they made those unavailable at end of service. Oh, right. Yeah, that would do it. I think, well, I mean, I think the main thing that he said about Dream Drop Distance is it just introduces a lot of concepts that, like, most people refer to as complicated, that kind of thing. Complicated and kind of out there. I'm paraphrasing his words because I don't exactly remember them. But he knew what he was talking about. I could tell. I've got a sneeze coming. Still landed everything in there. That was good. Need to take this to the crystals. Bless you. Thank you. None of these are Switch 2 games, not with that attitude. Anything can be a Switch 2 game if you push it hard enough. Oh. Man, okay. Let's go get lava and the freaking... Yeah. I gotta vocalize my thoughts before I forget them. The freaking yeah will help me remember. Believe me. I like that about Dream Drop Distance personally. Especially like how it is presented in Kingdom Hearts 3 and Remind DLC / Limit Cut. But I can understand if anyone hasn't played or watched the mobile games how it could be confusing. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that's fair. I know one of my favorite things about the Kingdom Hearts series is their naming scheme. because like they probably think it's really cool and awesome, but if you're an outside observer trying to approach it, you can't. You can't do it. Well, I don't have anything, man. Like, I remember the one time I tried to properly get into Kingdom Hearts was when I had 3 on the PS4. And I was like, you know, maybe I can watch some videos and catch up with things and understand what's going on. I couldn't. And, you know, I didn't realize how ambitious that was. But it didn't work out. And that was how it was. Don't know how it ended up in our possession, but I remember at some point we got Kingdom Hearts 1.5, I think is... It's like a 1.5 HD remix, I think is the name of the first game bundle. But I looked at it, and I was like, I don't want this. I want Kingdom Hearts 1. Why'd they call it Kingdom Hearts 1.5? I don't know what that means. So at that point, I like assumed it was just an HD remaster. And it wasn't until... I should say, right after I assumed it was an HD remaster, I was just left so upset by the fact that they decided to name it that I didn't want to play it. But... and that wasn't the only thing. I did exaggerate a little bit, just to be clear. But, like... I didn't even know that was a bundle with multiple games in it. And they had no reason to call it that. No one made them do it. And now if you get the whole game collection, it's like... something intergrade or whatever? No, that's Final Fantasy. I don't even know what the whole collection is called. It's a bunch of words I've never heard before in my life. One thing you might enjoy about the Kingdom Hearts logos specifically is that they're different depending on the main character focus of the game. Very small detail, but it's cool. That is kind of cool. I did start to get really mad when I learned that they named things based off like the console, though. This is about Dream Drop Distance. They only called it that because it's a 3DS. That made me want to punch Tetsuya Nomura in the head. 1.5 confused me as a kid as well, but 1.5 does this weird thing where it places 358 over 2 days before Kingdom Hearts 2, which is a big no-no. This is hurting me. Shouts Kirby Triple Deluxe. Yeah, but at least you don't need to play the Kirby games in order to get it. Okay, does this, like... Okay, so this is exactly what you need. Shouts to Kirby, I guess? Yeah. Okay. Can I, like, tilt this up? Do I have to put 2 of these down? It feels like I have to put 2 of these down. Maybe I just wasn't angling it right? No, yeah, it like doesn't reach over there. Do I have to press the bracket button? It sucks. Hey! We did it, guys. Oh my god, things are happening. Kingdom Hearts is just a big time investment. I cannot blame for people not wanting to commit. Main thing is when people say it makes no sense and it's like, duh, you didn't play like 13 games beforehand. Yeah. I mean, my thing is, whenever I look at it, right, I don't think that it makes no sense. I think that it's just unbelievably overcomplicated. Because they just, like, keep adding junk to it, you know? That's how I feel as an outside observer. I'm gonna X the Everything app and had to see a Pokemon opinion from Logan Paul. I almost threw up, like, instinctively after reading that. What is this? What are you? Hey, man. Shadow Slime. I can't even pick them up. That sucks. Cool, though. Hydrate can do. I dropped my freaking flowers, man. Got him, though. What's your guys' deal? For a kids game, 100%. Need to remember these games, they're made for like 10-year-olds, let's be honest here. Well, surely Kingdom Hearts 1 was made for 10-year-olds, and then the rest of them were supposed to be made for the same 10-year-olds as they grew older, right? There's no way that they still make games intending for 10-year-olds to play them. That just can't be right. H2 felt more like a 14 to 15-year-old game? Okay, that's good. Sort of chain of memories. I can't believe that I instinctively recognized what that was. Rhyme has been talking to me about Kingdom Hearts too much. I'm starting to, like, actually pick things up. That's not supposed to be how it... How did I... What? Oh, I got a port. Was it from hitting you with a flower? I don't know, I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. I don't play my games. Heck yeah. What? Hey. Who are you? See, I can't believe it. Oh, Beatrix, I mean, Ms. LeBeau. What is this? Kind of a legend where I'm from? What does that mean? I ranch slimes. What? I had to know for sure that you wouldn't be like the others, that you were someone I could trust. Dude, what even happens in Slime Rancher? Let me save Rainbow Island? I know it's like blowing up, but why are there people who are like evil? I'm the one exploiting the economy. Surely I'm the villain. I think I call it the Prismacore. It changes the properties of everything around it. Wow, that's great. That's cool. I'll see you inside, I guess. Ooh, door open. Scary. I think I just like video games and toys. That's fair. Big toys fan. I think I like her hair. It looks like she could paint with it. Or it looks like a pine cone that was dipped in purple. Got whoever in here. This guy's just got crunched. Just saying, guys, Yokai Watch is right there. Hey, that's pretty made for kids. Just so you guys know. Guys, if you like stuff that's made for kids, check out my thing. It's made for babies. They want me to get freaking plorts in this game? Who do you think I am? Like, I can, but I won't be happy about it. Where are we going, man? This is some kind of labyrinth or something. Did I? No. Okay, I didn't go through here. I've been in here for 2 seconds and I'm lost. It's kind of remarkable. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't think I can even fake a conversation about gunplas. That's not my thing. I'm not there. Sorry. Believe with all my heart one day. It could happen. I mean, the thing with, like, gunplas, right? What is this? I don't know what that is. Don't eat me, man. Eat the freaking pogo fruit, stupid idiot. The thing with gunplas is I haven't watched a Gundam thing that has made me feel so passionate about Gundam where, like, I need to buy that. You know, it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. Don't know if it will. Let's get an entry grade 1D. I don't want to. When I get, like, stuff, I want it to be from a thing that I like. I've watched, like, 3 Gundams. And there hasn't been one where I've been like, dude, I love that guy. I want that guy in my house. You know? It hasn't happened yet. Zeta will change it? Sure, buddy, sure. I believe you. I think the only time I ever thought about buying a modeling kit was Xenoblade 2 Siren, because that's the thing I like, you know? That's the thing that I like. But, I'm pretty sure with that one you have to paint it. I think you have to paint it. And that alone made me go, nah, no, no, I'm out of there. Other kids are apparently one of the most evil things on the planet. That's great. Don't have to paint it? Oh, cool. Get the paint. I've just heard it's a horrible kit. Oh, well, dang. Alright, well, your chances have gone down significantly. But they've also gone up a little tiny bit because I don't have to paint. Is that a gold slime, man? Whatever, dude. I don't even care anymore. I mean, I like building little things. I would build Legos all the time before I ran out of money. Those started to cost a lot at one point, so... Dude, come on, man. I don't have meat. Dog, where am I going? See videos of Japanese men building gunpla in the train community to do it, Wonder? That's not the problem! The problem isn't that I think I'll suck at it. Like, at this point, I probably won't get the Siren one because it's, like, a lot of money. for something that I'd only like a little bit. I tend to like the people. I like characters. And you don't really build modeling kits of characters. You just, like, have them. They just exist. That's what happens with me. And, you know, if there are modeling kits of characters, then it's not for any of the ones that I like. This isn't something that I haven't gotten into because I think it's scary or I don't want to or anything. It's that it just hasn't lined up with my interests. And it doesn't seem like it will. So a few Uma Musume ones. It's just Teo, Spei, and Suzuka. Teo and Spei are, like, my two least favorite characters, so that's a good start. Just Pokepla? See, I like Pokemon a lot, but I don't think I'm passionate enough about a lot of Pokemon for that to happen. Dude, come on, man. Jeez. I don't even know what's going on in here. I'm just trying to grab carrots. Dude. God. Go away! Think you'd have to make a bourbon model kit for this to happen? They'd have to make a bourbon model kit for this to happen. Dude. I don't even know what this means. I'm getting a bunch of stuff that's I don't even know what this is. I don't know what I haven't a clue. It's just flying out of my inventory? That's kind of funny. I like that bit. Is there a rock? Dude, you gotta have a rock something. Rocks are like everywhere all the time. What is... I just noticed the freaking sphere. What is this? Oh. Got it. Okay, so look for those and shoot stuff in them. I see. That didn't do anything to those. Okay, I don't think these work the same way. That must be a Plort's exclusive thing. No, I need that. Dude. I get it. Okay, I'll figure that out, fellas. Eat those or something. Your crystal. I need rock. Is none of you rock? Did yous forget? Whatever, man. What is this? Is this somewhere else? Dude, what? Where am I? What's going on? Where is this? I was looking for a rock. I thought that was the way I came in. Oh, where did I come in? Was it through the door that I was trying to get out of? Oh, they put you in the torment nexus? I think they might have. Alright, I'm out. Hey. Isn't it beautiful? I'm scared. I don't know. Find the labyrinth? How? Okay. Not everything here will make sense at first or maybe ever. Alright. I was in a room with strange lights and things got crazy. Got it. Fantastic. I'm feeling good. Look it up, there's a Maya... Okay. Why is my microphone thing there? Go away. Really weird choices, but Japan knows what they want. Huh. Alright. Yeah, those are weird. That was scary. They killed Wonder. Dude, what was that? That was me nudging my microphone a little bit too much, and then it freaking out. That was the thing that popped up on the screen. If you ever see that beacon thing pop up, that's probably my microphone dying. Because it's just a little too sensitive. What the heck is that? The freaking Glorpo? The Glebe Globe slime? I want that guy. Know thyself and thy other self as well. That guy seems fun. I like him. Can I put him in the sphere? Oh no, it didn't do anything. Does your microphone look like that red creature? No, that's the microphone's mascot. Yeah, sorry. Michael Phone? I don't know anyone who goes by that name anymore. You freaking saw the horrors, man. What the heck? What do you mean anymore? What happened? You knew one once? I don't know what you mean, guys. Those are cool. I haven't watched the sunset inside the labyrinth, man. What's the shadowy slimes? Okay, they're the opposite of the Prismacore. Got it. This is your pretty standard lore stuff. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Any more? What do you mean anymore? What happened? You knew one once? See, sometimes, every once in a while, right, I think of something funny to say. And then, like, in the middle of it, I realized, oh, wait, hold on. I've got a great idea. And then I just add something to the end of it, and I'm like, yeah. That made it much better. Just improves it tenfold. I love spouting nonsense. It's so fun. I'm gonna hunker in a bed. I'll probably just pop back in on my phone for a bit before honk me meing. Heck yeah. Sleep well, Luma. Good luck bedding. I do get that. You do that all the time? Yeah, it's fun. I can't kill the freaking tars, man. Now I can. I was about to complain about not having water while standing in a fountain. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. They got rooms with nothing in them. We're reaching whole new levels of nothing ever happens. I mean, I'm saying that, but so much just happened. And I don't know how to leave here. They got the freaking enemies everywhere, man. Hydrate can do. I do think I need to run another ad. Sorry, guys. Oh, Tic Tac can do. It'll be candy cane. I had to say it before the ad started. I'm almost out of candy canes. There's only 4 of those suckers left. Still miss ads? Sorry to hear that, Luma. What is this? The freaking gang? That guy's just spinning around. Cool one, fellas. They're advertising me a country? Oh, you might be mixing that up with Buc-ee's. That was a whole thing we were talking about earlier. Polara cherry. Okay. Got it. Black indigonium. Oh my god. I know that guy. I think I need to get rid of those. Dude. I don't know where I'm going, man. I don't know how to leave. I'm gonna need to free up an inventory slot for a rock port at some point, I'm pretty sure. Twin Cat is pretty cool. Man, imagine if we just converted the entire US of A into a giant liminal space Buc-ee's and everyone had to live in it. That'd be pretty cool. Like the back room, so we have a cool beaver mascot, brisket, and gas. You know, I can probably get behind that. Sorry, I don't like barbecue. I'm the least American. Greg, I don't think there's anything wrong with being the least American. I don't know what this means, man. I don't know what that is. You've got, like, a sun, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I think the lady was talking about, like, the sunset being cool. I was about to say maybe that's a hint, but it's sunset right now, so it's not. Is that a rot guy down there? Okay, everyone, remember the indigonium is in that pile of carrots. Oh my god. I don't know where to go, man. How did I get here? I don't have a map. Oh wait, they have a teleporter. I'm as far away from it as I can possibly be. The what? Oh yeah, this is you, Indigo. They got you in this. Wookiees does more than brisket and barbecue things. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. It's like a... They've got barbecue plus it's like a convenience store, so there's a lot of other convenience store stuff. And that's as well, right? Yeah, they have a lot of like their own kind of food products in there. So yeah. This is good. The talking about Buc-ee's is comforting me as I go through the torment nexus. A map. That's so little. That's so little. There's another door that didn't even open. I thought that was how I got home. Alright. Well, you know, whatever. My slimes can just die, I guess. Because I don't know how to leave. Whatever. I see more indigonium over there. I'm gonna say that name as much as I can. Dude, I don't want to see the tars, man. They just upset me. Wasn't there. Wonder if there's any comfort to you. I'm watching you on a big TV with a sleepy pup next to me. That's good to hear. That is fantastic to hear. Where was the freaking indigonium? Where did I put it, man? I picked a horrible spot. I found it. Okay. Oh. Oh. Looked it up and the only results are slime ranges, so I think it's safe to assume indigo's not real. Ah, dang. Watching you in bed and all the main 6 of My Little Pony are watching ain't that cool? I'm so happy that I have an audience. I'm glad that I'm reaching whole new species out there. All them main 6s. Okay. Can I go over here? What kind of nonsense are they making me do? Okay. Hey, Indigo. That was just a small man who just got abducted in the middle of that by mistake. Okay, we can go this way. Dude, what even is any of this? What? The Goomba Tower? Should be used to nonsense. You play modded a hat in time. Yeah, I'm surprised this game is hitting me with so much of it. Usually they, like, don't make it actively difficult to get back to your home base. All my guys are dying. They're all gonna die. What is that? That's a twin plort. Oh my god, man. Dude, my inventory's full. You made me go through, like, 8 places. I have the most inventory space that I can have. You gotta cut... Oh, they're dead. You gotta cut me some slack. Yeah, the view is great. But, like... Disruption detector? I don't need that. Why would I need that? I don't need to track those. I just want to go home. When you have a twin in your inventory, you're right. I could just feed it. I could just feed it. I have a twin and its favorite food. Thanks, man. Indigo, take a break. Greg, you're so smart. What do you mean? Is that something else? Are its eyes not... Dude. Shadow statue? Oh my god, I threw away my shadow plorts forever ago. Ah. Okay, how do I get those? I didn't even figure that out. Okay. It just says do it. Do it, stupid. Figure it out. Oh my god, man. What is that one? Is that another... Should I have been holding on to shadow plorts this whole time? Got it. Okay. Huh. All right. We'll go put it in this one first. Okay, there we go. Profit. This would be cool if I just had more inventory space, man. Maybe there isn't like a prism. Maybe I can't really do anything with the prismaplorts. You probably just sell these, right? I'm gonna keep them here in case I need them again. But yeah, I think I can just get rid of the... I think those are just like a lot of money. Okay, cool. All right, let's go hit this thing, I guess. Sloomber statue? You're just making it up now. What do you mean Sloomber? You're just lying. That isn't real. That's nothing. Nothing's a Sloomber. Not a map. Dog, what are we even doing? Can I go home? Is time paused right now, or am I, like, actively losing everything? I just got slumber. Does it feel horrible? I'm having the worst time. It's worst Mario Kart track? Yeah. Okay. Got a couple more of those. Now, like, what the heck is a Sloomber, man? I haven't even seen that. I don't even know what that is. Sloomber be sleepy slimes? I mean, yeah, but I haven't seen them. I get the joke they're making. The problem is that I don't think it's real. Guess I'll go this way. Hey, cats. Bye. Hey, man. I was here before. I remember this. Man, I'm so... I can't. I'd gone up there. Because I can go this way. That guy just died. Can I go this way? This looks like a lot. Oh, we can go this way. I've got those portal boots. What kind of hellhole is this? Okay. That one I can do. I just have to feed a guy again. Eat that. Eat it. Eat one of them. Figure it out, man. Thank you. Okay. How are those bouncing around so much? The whole point of me doing that was so they didn't do that. Okay. What? Dude. What do you mean? You're kidding me, man. Seems a bit disconjointed, but maybe I'm missing something. This reminds me of, like, the quantum slime area from the first game. But that didn't, like, hard lock you in a dungeon. That's the bit of this that's really confusing me. Is that I'm, like, hard locked in a dungeon. Which doesn't happen. That's the quantum slime, or is he? Free my man? I've actually been waiting for him the whole time. I've been hoping that guy would show up. I love that guy. Hasn't been here, though. I don't know what I did in this room. Did that open something? Yeah, you know, I'll get your lore. Okay. Okay, so the labyrinth is, like, containing the Prisma Core. Got it. That's cool. I'm glad that you're a person. That's really sweet. That's nice. You're saying a lot of nice words. I want to go home. Part was pretty fine. This part seems sort of meh. They should stick to their day jobs of producing slime and ranching content. I mean, this seems like... If I knew that I was getting into this, then I think I could get into this. But the game's, like, limiting stuff is kind of holding it back. Like, Slime Rancher always gives you a really tiny inventory space. And most of the time, that's just something you have to, like, work around. But in this place, it's, like, kind of actively frustrating. Because I want to hold on to the stuff that I found that's new for when I get home. Unstable meat. That's so concerning. I want to hold on to the new stuff for when I get back so I can, like, use it. But I also need to get stuff to solve the puzzles in this area. Don't just call it meat. That is exactly what it said. I was reading what it said, Breg. That's why I said it. Unstable? Dude. Slime Rancher isn't really the type of game you want to limit the player for. Wow, this looks cool. Oh! Wait, you're making me do one of these? I only have one projector. Well, I guess that's all I needed. Good thing I made 3 of those. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't make 3 of those. Well, bad news, guys. I needed to make 4 of them. Finally heading to bed. Good night. Good luck with this segment. Thank you, Luma. Sleep well. Saying it's whoever named it that. That's fair, brag. Can I make it up there if I take this? Oh. Okay. That's good. What would I have done if I didn't have an extra one of those with me, though? I don't really know. Where am I, man? Dude, what? Can I go home? Spring pad. Okay. I couldn't have gone back there. They like locked the door. I don't know where the door was. I feel like at this point there should have been something and I'm like missing it, right? Like a way to go back and I goofed it up or something. There's more stuff. There's more stuff. I can't take anything else. I don't have the room to take anything else, man. What are we doing? There's more things. I can't. I can pick one of them, I guess. They were saying I would maybe need the shadow ports, but maybe I don't now. Taking royal jelly. Whatever. I don't need anything. Like over there? Seems far. I can make that. This is like a whole dungeon. They only had a place kind of like this in the last one. Guys ever hang out with a dog or other applicable animal and they just full force kick you in the stomach? Yeah, that's great. I love when that happens. Portal? Where does this go? Can I go in that? The portal that makes you feel a little bit more orange than usual? Okay. What is that? Dude, I want to go. Let me go home. They got more of the freaking reflector beams over here. Do I have, like, a teleporter with me? Wait, I have refinery links. Hold on. Wait. That could be genius. Well, not really now, because I'm pretty sure I just need to go home. If I need to make more of those things, then I have to go home. But I don't know how. Ah, whatever. This will be a problem for next time. We're not worrying about that yet. I can't find an immediate solution, so we're gonna procrastinate like a true gamer. That's how we do things here. We leave that issue for me next time. Oh, it'll be good. I've been calling all of these up until this point chill slime ranching, and I can just call the next one the torment nexus. It'll be fun. It'll be cooler that way. Gosh. I could talk about whatever and do whatever the whole time I was playing this game, and then all of a sudden I walked through one door and they put me in the torment nexus, and that's where I am and where I will stay. I still don't know how to leave. Well. Whatever. We'll figure it out. It'll be great. Okay. Looked it up. It says there's a pipe. That's all the information everyone says. Okay. That's good. I'll look for a pipe. I'll look for a pipe. I think I was in a pipe at some point, but it was like a whole labyrinth. So, like, there was gonna be a pipe in there. It's in the lava, if that helps. Okay, so I do have to go all the way back to the start then. Got it. Yeah, I didn't know how I got in there. I couldn't see an entrance. I think this does, I'm pretty sure, mean that I'm just dumb. And all my complaints are just because I was stupid. But I was also saying that was probably the case anyways, so. Oh yeah, I don't really... This is like a common issue? Okay. So it's something they should have probably made more clear. But they at least didn't intend for you to get stuck here. Could also be dumb, but it's a common issue. Okay, so it's probably just everyone's dumb. Because I know part of the problem is probably just that I've started to train myself to barely pay any attention when I play this game. Being dumb is kind of a common issue. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Kind of is. You know what else is a common issue, though? Okay, well, right when I said that, Breg said America. So, I think that's actually better than whatever I was going to say. Segue into ending the stream. That's basically what I was going to say before. I don't know why I didn't hit the button yet.